He was a punk and she did ballet. Can I make it any more obvious? He wanted her, she'd never tell. Secretly she wanted him as well. But all of her friends stuck up their nose. They have problem with his vague clothes. He was a scatter boy and said see you later boy. He wasn't good enough for her. Well, I'm really sorry for my terrible voice. But today, I really want to talk about this song from Avril Lavigne that changed my life. Let's break down this verse. So, this song called Scatter Boy, telling a story about a girl rejecting the boy that he wanted because her friends told her so. That's basically my story. No. I wasn't a scatter boy, I wasn't a punk either, but instead, I was more like the girl, trying to reject my true potential because my friends told me so. Let's get big. When I was young, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what I want to become. At least I have friends to play with. That's what I thought. Even though I didn't really match with them. They love sport. I didn't. They love football, badminton, and swimming. I didn't even know how to do that. But then I tried. I tried to swim, only to sink. I tried to run, only to fall. I tried to jump like a basketball player, only to break my legs. Yeah, at least I tried. And then one day, I was thinking too much. I was like daydreaming with scribbling on the paper with pen. I was like scribbling and scribbling for an hour. I thought that myself was talentless. I thought myself was useless until at some point I stopped scribbling. I look at the paper and then I see something so incredible. This is the treasure map that I've been looking for. I saw it the scribbling paper and it was beautiful. It almost looked like an art. It feels like a sketch, an early sketch. Then I knew I would become an artist. Ladies and gentlemen, what would you do after you found your true potential? Sharing it with friends, your family? Well, that's what I did. But I cannot regret it. You know, I was so excited and so happy to tell my friends that look at this paper, look at this drawing that I did. But then, instead of appreciating me, they laughed at me. They said that was manly enough, that it wasn't cool enough, that it wasn't something that's so smart. Please stop doing art if you really want to be with us. They hate when I was trying to be different. Those words made me sink deeper than when I was swimming. And then I threw all of my art. I threw all of my dream of becoming an artist. And I tried my best to follow them. I swim again. I run again. And I jump again like a basketball player. And then as expected, I was sunk. I was full. And I was broke. That wasn't made for me. It was like telling a fish to climb a tree. Impossible. And then at some day, I listened to this song from Avril Lavigne called Scatter Boy, the song that I sang earlier. Yeah, it was like my story. It was so relatable. But then I heard the ending. In the end, the Scatter Boy was becoming an MTV artist, very famous, very popular, meanwhile the girl was miserable because she didn't listen to herself. I didn't want to become like the girl. I want to be deciding where I want to be, not my friends deciding what I want to be. And then I told them, I want to do art. Even if you don't like it, I will always do it. Then they started to avoiding me, but that's okay. After that, I tried and worked really hard for arts. I joined a lot of competition, won a lot of competition. I met a lot of friends who actually respect me for who I am. And the best part is, I got the bravery to stand for myself. Even if it meant to left your friends, toxic friends. Ladies and gentlemen, the point is, your future is what you decide. You decide to speak for yourself, you decide to respect yourself, and then you will get the future that you want, not the future that decided for you by your friends, your family, or anyone. Just like me. If I didn't listen to myself, if I didn't speak up, this art that I could do would become teared, would become torn like this. I don't want that. And now I am so happy that I could stand for myself. I could raising my voice for the dream, for the future that I wanted myself, not someone else. So, for judges, committee, and everyone who live under control, please take back. Raise your voice. Raise your voice for your future. So please follow me. If I say take back, you say I will. Take back. Ladies and gentlemen, take back. Please, take back. I'm Ilham Aditya, and thank you.